So today we'll do a couple of things. One of it is we'll make that door with animations. I found an asset on the store, and then we want to add some sound effects for the ship. Maybe a bomb trap, and then I also want to make a maze within a maze. So let me explain how that works. So we make a big area like this, and then we'll try to make a maze where you can rotate the walls. That's the idea. So let's start with the ship first. Where's the ship? So we need the ship script for this. Oh, and also we want to add to the ship, this ship here, we want to add audio source. So let's select all of these and add audio source. And now we want this, we want to hear this from within this area. So let's increase the size of that. So we'll select the ship here in the audio source. Let's see. Don't want to play on awake. Don't want that. And I guess we can increase the size, but how do we do this for all ship? I wonder. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's not that complicated. So something like that. Let's make a algorithmic. Okay. Now that we have the audio source, so we want to open the ship script so we can create some arrays for the sound effects, and we need to add those to our behaviors. Sorry, it takes a while to load. Okay, so let's go here where we have our variables and add two arrays of sound effects. Sound effects. So you want wait, what? Oh, sorry about that. Wait, what is this? No. So we want a public audio clip array. So these are sound effects. That's what the audio clip is. So we make an array and we'll call this let's see, eating sfx, so sound effect, and then another one, and it's public because we want to see it in the inspector, and this is for idle sound effect. So now that we have this here, we want to play this randomly. Let's see. Yes. So we do wait a random amount in the idle coroutine when it's in the idle behavior, the ship. We wait a random amount of time between two limits. So it's sometime between 2 seconds and 4 seconds. That's how long this lasts. We want to play that sound effect somewhere between between the start and the end of this idle behavior. So this here is the time, how long this will last, the coroutine. So now we have to create to play that sound effect at some random time between 0 and that. So So yes, we wait those seconds, but first you see this is interesting because now we cannot do it like this. Wait seconds because we want to wait at the same time we want to at some point play that sound effect, so we cannot do this. So we'll use a different method here. So we want, while we wait, we also want to count time and at some point enable that sound effect. So we'll use what we used in the past. I have some in here, I believe. Yes. Yes, this script here. So instead of waiting seconds, we'll wait frame by frame. Okay. So wait, mistake. All right. So wait frame by frame like that. And we do want to wait that amount of seconds, so the random idle time here. And we don't need this line, we just wait here. But while we're waiting, we want at some point to play that um, sound effect. Okay. And so we want to create that random time. So let's say create a random time for sound effect. So we'll call it float sound effect time, and this will be random range, so we create a random value, and this time we want between 0 and not 1, because we actually want to use this t value here. So this represents 0% wait time, and this is 100%. But we don't want to play it at the end because, well, actually we could play it at the end now that I think about it, because well, yeah, let's do that, I guess. But the issue is it might overlap with the it sound effect, because after this we have a 50% chance to go to that behavior. So instead, let's say 0.75, so that's 75% wait time, so that it doesn't overlap with the it coroutine, hopefully. And in here we check, so we check if that the t value, so the t value is bigger than that. Okay. Actually, sorry, not like that. So the sound effect, the variable. So basically, what this means is, I'll comment it if it's time to play sound effect. But unfortunately, this will repeat every frame. Like if you write it like this. So in here we'll create a bool to control sound effect. So bool sound play. By default it's false. So first we check if that is true. Sorry, it's false. So if that is false, so if not played like that, then we make it true. So is true now. So we want to make sure that this happens. This if here happens only once. So we'll use a bool to check if we played the sound. So if we haven't played the sound, we play it, but first make that true, and then we give the audio source, which I forgot to create. So we have to create private audio source. Audio source. So we need a variable and we need to get it here at the start. And here we select because we have multiple sounds for that. We have to create we want to select a random one. Okay, so audio source flip flip and let's comment this. Put the sound effect the audio source component. So this will be something so that the idle sound effect. And then for the index, we create a random one between 0 and the length of that array. So random range 0 and then that array length. So this puts a random. So it's random. And then we play it. So audio source play. Oh, so audio source play like that. So instead of waiting seconds here, we wait frame by frame. So we can count the time and at some point between you see 0% and 75% of the time waited, we play that sound effect. Let's see. Let's delete those lines here. So that should be enough here for the idle coroutine. Now for the walking coroutine, you might also want to do that. And we want to do it in here. So we'll just copy some of the stuff from there. One second, I'm not sure what. Or maybe for now we don't add this here. So let's just save this in the for now, and maybe later we'll add it. Let's do the same for the eating coroutine. So again, here you see we wait that amount of seconds here, and we don't want that. We want to wait frame by frame, not seconds. So let's copy all of this. Okay, and paste it. Yeah, let's delete that. Paste that. But at this time we want to play it at the start actually. Oh, so then I'm kind of stupid. We don't do that. Okay. So because we want to play this at the start of the behavior, we actually don't need to wait frame by frame. We just need to create a random sound effect. So let's just copy that part here. So that should be enough. So here, before we wait, we put a random sound effect and play it. But we have to replace that with the eating array, like that. And this will play a random eating sound effect. Yep. But the issue is we might want to because this sound effect may not last that amount of time. Let me actually verify. So let's see how long does the eating last. So that's a 9 second and 10. Okay, that should work. That should work. But if you do this, we have if the since the sound effects are longer than the coroutine, when the time is over, we want to disable the sound effect. So here after that we say um, disable sound effect. So we say that audio source stop, and that should be enough. Now we just have to go to our ship in the editor and add those sound effects. So let's select all the ship. I deleted one because there were too many. Eating. So this and this and idle. Wait. Now, the issue here is we might not hear them correctly, so we have to play with the volume. It's time to test. Okay, that seems legit. Yep, so it works. So we did that. Now let's go into the uh, uh, yes, the doors. Okay, we have to import some assets first. So let's go to package manager and search for stores. Yes, this one. It's a big file, so it will take a while to download. If I close it, maybe it's still downloaded. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, that will take a while to download, unfortunately. But wait, yeah, this will take a while, unfortunately. Let me see what. Maybe we should add some sound effects for the ship when they are walking as well. So let's do that, I guess. Uh, yes. So in here, when we move the ship, you see we move it over time here. In this, for when we count time, we can do the same that we did here. So let's copy those two lines. Put them here. Yeah. And now this if here. Okay, like that. And now we should hear a sound effect also on the working quality. Let me check. So this is okay. We create a sound effect time that this pull, so we can control this if. Seems legit. Let's check. Oh, So it tells us that we're downloading it. It will only take a minute. I'm sorry about this. So let's discuss what we need to do then while we wait. We need to create a um, actually add it to my assets a bomb. So it will be a bound on the ground, and from time to time it will play a sound effect and the light, like in the game Little Company, if you know that. So I also searched for spikes and other traps, but I couldn't find anything. Uh, so we need to do that, and then a maze within a maze. So let me explain. So it will be a large area like this, and then we'll have a maze here inside. But you can click and rotate those walls to reach the other side. Let's while we wait, let's actually add a canvas here for the UI. So UI canvas. This will be UI over everything. So overlay. Let's put it at the top. Change here this UA scale mode to scale with screen size, so it adapts to all resolutions. And I just want to add a point here in the middle, so that we can see in which direction. So we can see object in front of us. That, but for that I think I have to drag some assets from here. Let's see. Yes. So you need a square and a circle. White images. So inside here we just create an image like that. Place our circle. Call that okay. Okay, why doesn't it work? I'm not sure. Let's see, why doesn't this work? Oh, I have to convert it to sprite. So yes, sprite 2D and UI like that. For some reason it wasn't by default. But why I still cannot add this? Wait. Oh, we do not have sprites installed. Wow. Okay. So we need to install that. This being a 3D game, it doesn't have the 2D sprite package, so we have to install it. And I think we can import now our doors. Okay, so now it should work when we drag it here. So we drag this into the image. Well, it still doesn't work, so let's see what we made here. Yes, you see, here it said sprite mode multiple. So this assumes that these are multiple images, but it's just one, so we have to set it to single and apply. And now it works. We'll make it black like that and modify the alpha, but maybe not that kind of not that kind of name, maybe like this, something like that. Maybe. Now we have to resize it. Let's say 50, 50. That's still too big, something like that. So, and I think it's still too big. Let's try 20. And also, it's not very visible. Something like that. We'll modify later. So we have that now. Let's import the doors. And these come with animations, so that's good because we don't have to create those ourselves. And please let me know how much time do we have in the chat.
47 minutes to be exact.
Oh, okay. That should be enough. At least we'll finish the doors, I think. So I'll try to move fast because this will take a bit of coding. We have to construct our door first. So let's go to our order prefab here. And also, why is this? Wait, yeah, that's a very weird position, but okay. Um, where's our folder? Here. We'll just drag the prefab in here. Um, Actually not in here, but in our door folder here. Okay. Let's reset that position. I'll copy the position of this and paste it here. Yes. We have an issue with the materials because we have to convert them. Um, it's actually just one material. Rendering UP. Okay. Let's make sure everything is okay here. Oh, that's unfortunate. You see, we have an issue with the material. It seems that it is not compatible with our project, unfortunately. Oh, this one worked. Maybe it's a order issue. Wow, that's not good. Let's see why. Why doesn't this work? There's no update to convert to selected pipeline. Okay, I see. Unfortunately, this is not compatible with our game. Um, yeah, it's not compatible. Okay, let's try to add a big area here, and we'll try to make the maze instead. We'll do the doors next time. So let's see, resources, prefabs, areas, without seeing. Why can't I see though? Oh, that's why. All right. Okay, but not this one. Not this one either. Yeah, this one, but we'll rotate it 180. Yep, like that. And now we'll use the Pro Builder to put this in the correct position, which should be, wait, okay, we may have made a mistake with, We have some issues here because it's not positioned correctly, and I believe it is here the issue. Almost. So we want this here like that. Okay, so we have an issue with the walls. Yep. Okay, let me try to resize this here like that. Okay, it's no problem. We'll just use another one. This one, and we'll put it in another space so I can fix that later. Let's use this. And now this should be okay. Yep, like that. Um, that okay. And this will be the area for our maze. And for that we have to create some prefab. So let me create a folder here. Maze prefabs. And now we have to create some type of walls here. Okay. So let's create some shape here, and we can edit it. Um, so this being size 5, this will be also size 5. Um, X5 maybe. Let's see how thick should this be. So it seems that it is 2 thickness. Not okay. And now let's use a material from our material packs. I would like wood here, if we have wood, yes. Let's add our material here. But these walls are a little bit too thick. Let's do one instead. Now we'll wait a second so that it loads. We'll call it maze wall. Yep, that looks nice to me. So that will be one type. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I think that's all we need. um, hmm, okay, so let's see. So what we'll do is we will create the solved maze first, so it will be solved, and then we will rotate this so that it is unsolved. Okay. So let's rotate that 90, 90 like that. Does this work? How is this bigger? Wait, how is this bigger than? Um, how is this not? Oh, I see. Okay, I want that specific. So it's the same size, but for some reason, oh, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. Ah, it's correct. So now we'll just construct a part of it. I will complete it by myself, but we'll make a part of it here. It will take a while. Sorry. Um, I'll just make a couple of these and then we'll make the script for that and I will construct it in my own time so that we don't waste too much time here. All right. So let's keep it like this. Put our player in here. So let's call it maze area. I will change the name of this so that we know which one is which. That's the ship, like that. And let's put our player in here. Uh, so we can test like that. And let's make a coroutine for this walls here. Sorry, a script, not a coroutine. A script with a coroutine. So let's go to our scripts, and this will be mono behavior. Call it base wall. Um, Yep, open it. Okay. So right now it's empty. We just need to make a coroutine and a way to know if that coroutine is running or not. So let's say public bool is is rotating. By default it is false. It's not rotating. And then a coroutine. Rotate maze one. Okay. And we want to use that for that we used before. So you see that that is useful for many cases. You can use it for many things. It's here. So this is for waiting time basically. Um, and I guess we want to know to create some time for this. So let's say float or rotate time or rotate direction. Replace that in here. So let's comment this wait for rotate duration seconds. Uh, and we want to modify the rotation, so Euler angle. Uh, and then here we want to create a vector tree because the rotation is also a vector tree. So a new vector tree like that, and in here we want to maintain. Actually, let's see which axis we need to rotate first. I believe it is white, but I just want to make sure. Uh, so we'll rotate it in scene to make sure. Let's select one of these. Yeah. So it's the y-axis. So that means we maintain those from the transform. Oh wait, what? Okay. So here we maintain the x, and we want to modify the y. So we'll lerp here, and we want to know the starting rotation, start rotation, and end rotation. And here we'll use those. So from start position to end position or rotation, and then here that key. And then we want to maintain the rotation on the Z as well, and that will be our new rotation here. Um, but we did not give this a value here. So the starting will be actually that transform Euler angle. So this is the rotation, and then y. That's the starting, and then will be that, but plus 90, so 90 degrees rotation. Okay. Seems to be alright. But here at the end you see, since this is 0, sorry, since this is smaller than 1, it means that the rotation when this 4 finishes will not be exactly the end rotation, will be almost the end rotation, you see, because this is strictly smaller than 1. And so here at the end position or change rotation and rotation. So we just say this, but we replace that with the end rotation again. So we want to give it the exact value at the end of this one. And when we start this, we will say that it is rotating. So we make that true. And at the end, we make it false, so that we cannot rotate walls that are in the process of rotating. And we want a function that is public here. Start with maze wall like that. Oh, I forgot to say void here. And in here we check if it is rotating. And if sorry, if it's not rotating, so if it is not, and if it isn't, then we start our coroutine, which is this. And we should be set now to start modifying the player script. But first, I'd like to add a UI element here, text that will let us know what the action is. But let's make sure we have a collider of this. And let's test if it works first. The collider. Wow, how do we hear the sheep from here? Yes, so the colliders work, and I'd like to see that the sheep, because how do we hear that from there? How do we hear that sheep actually? Oh wow, you're telling me we can hear that from there? Oh, okay, okay. I see. So I'm actually stupid. Uh, so the minimum distance should be 0, and then here 15, like that. Yes, I'm stupid. Uh, so that is one thing. Yes. Let's try again the scene. I don't want to hear the ship from there. And after we finish with scripting, we'll test to see if the ship sound effect works. Wait, how does this happen? Wait, there's something not alright here. Uh, where do we have the audio listener? Camera holder, and then this audio listener. Does this have nope, does not have an area, so I'm not sure. Okay, we'll fix that. That's not important right now. Let's just focus on what we have to do. Um, so we need the transform of the camera for this. We do have the camera, that's good. Uh, and now we need the function that will raycast. But before that, let's go to the UI here, the cameras. Where is this 3D? Wait. Yes, 2D, like that. Okay. And let's add some text here. So text, import text assets. So this text will say, when we look at the wall, it will say rotate wall. Okay. Um, but for that, let's see how to do this. Because yes, let's do it like this. We'll make a script that will tell us what kind of object this is. Okay. But let me think if that is a good idea or not. Yes, let's do that. So we'll create a script here. Let's see. So let's create a category here. We'll call it video object, or just clickable. And let's give this that tag. Um, and we want a script that will tell us what kind of object this is, maybe. Yeah, so let's do that. In our script folder, we'll create a script. We'll call it clickable object, and we can add this now here to our walls, and also let's add the maze wall script. So we want these two. Okay, so let's add that here. Why doesn't it work? Right? So click like that, and then maze wall. Okay. So now we have to open that clickable object script, and for this For this, we just want an integer that will tell us what kind of object this is. So here we'll say public int uh, object uh, index, like that. And here in our player script, we want a couple of things in here. Okay, we want that dot here in the UI, and we want the text. So this will be double text equal object text. We want to center it, this text, and give it a nice font. Something like that. And here for this we want to reposition these anchors a little bit. So this will stretch now. Okay, and then this one as well. This is already with the anchors correctly placed. Maybe we can so let's put no text in here like that. Sorry. Oh, I'd like to modify the font a little bit because I think this is a little bit too big. Where's the font actually? Yes, here. So we'll make it smaller like that. Say like that. And now we want a bunch of things. Okay, so yeah. So let's start with the UI element. So the first thing that we need to do if we're working with the UI, we want to say two things here: using Unity Engine UI and using TMPro. This is the text asset. Let's remove some of this. That we don't, if it's gray, then it means we don't need it. And here we want the dot, so aim circle, and then we want the pickup. So this is actually a TMP text, object text. Okay. And when we raycast and click an object, when an object is in front of us, we want to change that color of the dot from gray to yellow or something like that. And before that, we only want to raycast objects that that are clickable. So we'll create a layer here. We call it clickable, and make this that in that layer. So that's the physics there. Okay, and then we want to have some colors for that. So public color aim circle colors, and this will be an array. And then because we only want to target target objects that are clickable, we'll create a layer mask here. So public layer mask. So what is a layer mask? It's basically with this you can select when you raycast only certain physics layers, and we want only the clickable layer. So we'll say clickable layer mask. Oh, just right there. And I think we have everything we need. We just need to look at how to use raycast. Okay. So let's search Unity raycast, and we want to make a function because we want to raycast every frame. This is not expensive to use raycast every frame. So let's do that here. Void raycast forward, and we'll copy some lines from here. We want actually just these two. Like that. And we want to make a couple of changes here. One is, so this is the starting position. We want to use the camera transform. That's the starting position. The direction will be the camera forward transform. It's actually, it's so the forward of the camera. Out hit meaning the information of the raycast will be saved in this variable raycast hit. And then this is the length, and we'll have to play with that. So let's say public float, let's call it stuff raycast forward length, like that. So we'll use this here. All right, and then here clickable layer, just that layer. And in here, let me see, this is the position of the transform position. So now we created the array, and this will return true if we hit something. So if we hit something, excuse me a second. Okay, I'll be right back in a second. Hear me? Can you hear me? And please let me know how much time we have.
14 minutes.
Okay, okay. So I'll try to move fast then. Okay. So this will return true if we collide with something. And now we want to know what kind of clickable object this is. So the clickable object index will be equal hit collider dot get component clickable object. Yes, and then object index, like that. So now we know which one it is. So get clickable index, and now we want to have here an array of texts for each object. So public string array clickable object text messages, like that. And then we'll get the yes, the which text we want to display. So oh, no, so let's put an else here so if you don't hit anything. All right, So get the correct message display. So think message equal object messages, and then that index. So now we have that. We change text, change UI text. So clickable object text equal to that message, like that. And also we want to change the color. That change color of a circle. So a circle color equal to a circle colors. So we say that one is the when we collide with something. Right, and then in here, if we don't hit anything, so raycast doesn't hit anything, we copy these two lines. We just want the message to be nothing, so string empty. This is an empty string, so no, nothing, and the color 0 here. And we'll only test, because we don't have time, we'll test if this works first, okay? So we'll just copy this from we'll just copy the function and put it in the update here. So after the movement, let's see, actually, after everything here, raycast stuff. So we just raycast for, and it's okay to do it every frame. It's not that expensive. But we need to modify a lot of these things in the editor, and we'll test it. Now we need to know how we have to give it some length, actually. Yes, let's go to our player and add all of these things here. So the aim circle here, the text, and we only want the clickable layer, so that's will be the only layer here. Now we have to create the colors here. We only want two. So for the first one, we'll just copy the color from here. So it's white, but with this alpha. So let's go here, make it white with this alpha value, and now in here we'll experiment and see which color choose for activation. Not this one, the text. Sorry. Something like that. So let's copy that in our colors here, like that, and the alpha as well, like that. And now let's make sure that this is by default the correct color. So white with this. Or is it correct? I'm not sure. Is it incorrect? Nope, it's okay. And let's make that text with no text inside, like that. Okay, let's see if we have to do anything else other than that. We need to display a message here. So let's create one. This will be rotate the world. That. But we'll use that later. For now, we just want to see if this works. And let's give that a length. Where is it? Yes, length. Let's say like 5, and we'll modify it. So now, when we look at the walls, we should be able to. This circle here should turn yellow, and we should see. Actually, we do not see the message yet, but oh, you see. So when we look at this, you see the rotate world text. Can you see it? All right. So since you don't have time, we'll stop for now for today. If you have questions, please before you go.
I don't think I have any questions for today.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here, and we'll continue tomorrow, I guess. It's Thursday, so we'll
All
continue.
right. Bye.